All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome on a Tuesday night to Ursuline Academy. Tonight, the season opener, St. Elizabeth's at Ursuline. Doesn't even sound right, but here we are, Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, and Nick Halliday with you from Ursuline in Wilmington. And Jason, the reason they're playing tonight was apparently this was the original date for the game.
Yeah.
And they just kept it on the schedule this way.
That makes it easy, right? You don't have to why change a game that's already on the schedule?
Why make things more difficult when you can work smarter, not harder? St. E's in the road Maroons, Ursuline in the home whites. Jason Ursuline's welcoming back number 14, Lauren Dorsey, a real good scorer after a year she lost to an injury, so they'll be happy to have Lauren back on the floor.
Yeah, absolutely. That's a big pickup for John. You know, he did graduate many people from last year's team, and then you're able to bring her back. So
there she is, Lauren Dorsey, number 14.
Number 5 in our preseason rankings. So I know they did not have the typical Ursuline year last year, but, man, this team is primed and ready this year.
And speaking of injuries, the last starter here, Emma Raftovich, coming off an injury she suffered during the volleyball season. Good to see Emma back and healthy. She did play at the end of the volleyball campaign, and we will get Ursuline, St. Elizabeth's starters. We're going to have the national anthem, so if it's recorded, we're going to have to turn it down. If it's sung, we can leave it up. All right, we're going to turn the volume down. We'll be right back. Like all-star referee crew out there. I heard you came in with them. Already back, but we never left. Ursuline they were 9-10 last year during the regular season. Unusual for them to finish under 500, but of course they won a playoff game, and then they lost to Stanford by 8.
Yeah.
8 in the second round. That was the toughest match that Stanford had all season, I believe. And then for St. E's, they were one of the last 4 standing who never got to play the semifinals and finals. They were all set to
Stanford.
Play. Yeah, that's right. At Conrad, St. E's was going to play at Conrad, and Stanford was all set to go down to Cape Henlopen, and we would have had those games for you on the NFHS network, powered by 302. But, Jason, that was 10 months ago, and here we are back for a new season. Not everybody thought we'd have one, and here we are. We're excited, ready to go here. Ursuline, I don't know if there's new uniforms or not. That the white tops.
They look with the black up top.
They got the black on top and the red numbers. And
good officiating crew here tonight.
Got the JV sitting over to our left.
We got the extra official here tonight.
We got 3 officials, but senior parents only allowed in for Ursuline. And we see Ryan Rosillo on the clock, so we'll know who to blame if things go wrong. For St. E's, they're going to get the ball first, so we're going to start with an alternating possession. It's going to be Olivia Lynch, number 30, Farrah White, number 13. I see number 10 out there, and that is Erica Huggins, a freshman, getting the start. Nia Pulliam, 21, and Rory Siskowski, the gunner, number 31. Rory is a junior. Couple seniors on the team, Lynch, Pulliam, and in January Tate, the other senior for Ursuline. The seniors are Dorsey, Morgan Gracie, Emma Raftovich, and Emily Rosillo. We're underway here at Ursuline. Outside to Huggins. She kicks it to Lynch with the 3. No good. Rebound is loose. Saved by Rory Siskowski. It's tied up. It's going to be Ursuline ball.
And but, you know, all the St. E's graduations, Lynch is going to be their big-time scorer this year, Mike. And, she had a good look on her opening shot and just didn't fall.
Olivia never afraid to take the shot. I kind of like that about her.
I know.
Her second year at St. E's, thrown inside off of Nia Pulliam. and it's going to remain with the Raiders. Nia Pulliam, I think a 4-year varsity player for Coach Dan Cooney. Nia has emerged from the shadow of all those seniors that were on the team last year, and she will be a leader with Lynch on this team. Three-pointer off the back iron. Hannah Kelly with the offensive rebound, and she takes it up top. Kelly, Rosillo, Raftovich, Dorsey, and Gracie. I'm sorry, Ella Gordon. There's Gordon with the three-point attempt off the rim, but Dorsey seemed
I was going to say, St. E's going to have to hit that defensive glass, Mike.
Dorsey with the brace on her right knee. 2 offensive rebounds early on for the Raiders. That's good news for them. They're not exceptionally tall, but they know positioning, and they're getting shots. Rebound by Huggins, and here come the Vikings going right to left on your monitor. Siskowski out to Pulliam. Farrah White, Jason, her 3rd year on varsity, and she is just a sophomore. So Farrah spent a couple years kind of getting a feel for the varsity. Now she's going to be playing quite a lot for Coach Cooney. Lynch down low, bumped into by Rosillo, no call. She's trapped, kicks it out to Pulliam across to Siskowski. Gets free, puts up a 3-ball. Rebound, Huggins, it's up, and she'll shoot 2.
Like we kind of saw this last night, I think, with it being the first game for both teams, they've had lots of practice, but no game action, and nothing to stimulate the game action. And we had a little slow start scoring last night, and then it picked up, and I expect that here tonight.
Foul was on Hannah Kelly. They're not putting him on the board, but I did see the signal was number 5. First one is up and off the iron. Gab Pallel is going to check in now for the Raiders. There's Gabriella. There's some height for you, Jay. She did a great job last year coming off the bench to give John a presence. Coach John Noonan a presence inside. Huggins looking for her first high school point. And there it is. And it's 1-0 Vikings. Congratulations to Erica Huggins. First of many, I'm sure. You're playing for St. E's as a freshman. You're starting as a freshman. You're going to score a lot of points. Near steal. Palella gets it. Pulls her way inside, but she travels.
I thought they called a foul, Mike.
Did they call a foul?
Yes.
Okay, I thought he called it travel, but he did not. It's a foul on Lynch, her first, team first. Dorsey will bring the ball in. Jason, I saw Lauren this summer working at John's camps. She's itching, ready to go. And Gordon steps on the sideline. It's a turnover. Checking in, Hannah Kelly back. So obviously Coach Noonan just wanted to tell Hannah something. Palella back to her assigned seat in the bleachers. This is like, well, we never had assigned seats on the bus. The seniors all went to the back of the bus. I don't know where you go if you're a basketball player. That's off the hands of Farrah White and out of bounds. And they turn it back over to the Raiders. 5:56 to go. Slow start on the scoreboard. It's 1-0 St. E's.
Yeah, and I'm not. Anytime a team opens up the season, I think they're going to struggle scoring.
We'll get you some scores as we go along and as they come in. Raftovich loses it, and it's a foul on Gordon.
I didn't hear the whistle right away.
We did not hear the whistle, but it blew.
Yep.
That's Ella Gordon. I think the whistle was knocked out of his mouth when the gator came down. If the gator comes down on the official, do they throw them out of the game till the next whistle? I don't know. Farrah White brings it up, gets it to Nia Pulliam. She's looking for help.
We saw his hand go off, so we didn't have to hear the whistle.
I knew it was a foul. It was a pretty clear foul.
Yes.
Gordon may have gotten away with one there as that little incidental contact. St. E's to set it up. 5:15 to go here in quarter number 1. Pretty nice Tuesday today. Sunny, wasn't too cold out. Traveling is the call. Jason, this is a big game. There's media people all over the floor down there.
Yeah.
Bud Keegan, Don Blake, Chris Stevens, and some guys I don't even recognize. Is that G down there? Ursuline still looking for their first points. Raftovich to Palella, but it's intercepted. Knocked away by Huggins. They're on the break. Farrah White leads a 3-on-2. Gets it to Huggins. Nice leaner for Huggins. It won't go. Rebound Emma Raftovich, and we have a foul. Foul's going to be called, I believe, on Rory Siskowski.
Right now, it's the only point from a free throw, Mike. Both teams struggling from the floor.
Huggins did a great job. Just couldn't get the ball to go down. And the foul is on Rory Siskowski. Team's second. Yeah, we've seen a little bit of teams struggling to get into a rhythm. Jason, I told you I was at that Concord Middletown boys game today for a little while. Fouls, 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 baby. Struggled to get a rhythm going in that game. Middletown had a 12-point lead when I left. Raftovich looking for a hole, trying to get help. Rosillo drives baseline. She's trapped. Ball knocked away, but Emily picks it back up. Going underneath, Huggins reaches around, knocks it off Kelly, who's on the baseline. Turnover, back to St. E's. Good D here by the Vikings early.
Yeah, both teams start playing exceptional well on the defensive end. Teams struggling to find their offensive rhythm.
Yeah, we don't have much in the way of points yet, but we have seen some defense. Huggins up top. It's Pulliam. She's got a look. Backboard and rim. Ball's loose on the ground. We're going to have a jump ball, and I think it's going to stay with the Vikings.
Yeah, it should be Vikings ball this time.
And we have a, not sure what the buzzer was for. Lynch off of Rosillo, and that's a top play candidate right there.
That's a smart play, and there's the senior, Mike, with the experience, that knows that her defense was not paying attention and uses her as a teammate.
Farrah White picks up the foul down at the other end, but Olivia Lynch gets her way into the top 10 right there. First field goal of the season for the Vikings. Checking in for Ursuline number 10, Jason Shamira Marshall Brothers. Get used to that name. She's a freshman. Steal by Pulliam. She's on the run. She's running with Lynch. She finds Olivia Lynch up and in. 5-0.
Yeah, the Vikings turned their defense into offense on that possession. Nice steal, and they're starting to get in their rhythm thanks to their defense.
Dorsey, she's hounded by the Vikings. Down they go. The ball's tied up. And there's the whistle. It's a jump ball to stay with Ursuline.
It's like a hot potato.
Into the corner. Hannah Kelly drives in with the left. Puts up the little 12-footer. It's good. Kelly gets the Raiders on the board. Their first points of the year.
Let's see if that gets them going now, Mike. Their offense was struggling early.
Three-pointer Nia Pulliam.
We knew it was just a matter of time before these offenses heated up.
Jason, I gotta say hi to my friend Pete Pulliam. I know Pete's watching. Nia's dad, and Nisa Pulliam from former Concord players probably watching as well. So Pete, young girl, did good there. There's a left-handed shot by, is that Kelly or Raftovich who scored that one? I believe it was Emma Raftovich. Siskowski out. It's going to go. It's a deep three for Lynch. Won't go. Pulliam gets the offensive board, takes the dribble, and she's fouled. She'll shoot two. All right, it helps to have the dad up here. He may have just said it. He may have just said that because he wanted them to get the points. That makes it 8-4. First free throw bounces out. I missed who the foul was on, but it's two shots here for Nia. She takes the second one coming as we are at 8-4 here in the first. Makes the second one. There's a steal. Rory Siskowski stops, finds Lynch, and she gets it in there. Olivia Lynch.
Again, turn the defense into offense, Mike. Great steal, and they convert.
She's got 6 of their 11, and there's a shot for Ella Gordon, and that's a 2-pointer. From the corner, Siskowski for 3. Now the offenses are cooking, Jay.
Yeah, I was going to say, once you start getting that, once it goes in.
We started slow, but they're scoring some points now. St. E's with a pair of triples in the early going. 1:48 to go. Quarter number 1, Gordon down to Marshall Brothers. Palella loses it. Lynch on the run. It's a jailbreak. It's a 4-on-2. She bumps into Gordon. It's going to be a foul on Ella Gordon. Her second. Checking in, Sophia Filipowski. She's going to replace Ella Gordon. Oh, okay. So I'm being told it was not Ella Gordon who scored. Sorry. And that's going to be Shamira Marshall Brothers on the bucket. Steal. Raftovich. She finds Dorsey coming down the left side. Lauren gets it to Sophia Filipowski for 2. More transition points here in this one. Jason, I think the last time we saw Lauren play was at the Diamond State Classic 2 years ago. Or not last year, but the year before. A nice runner there for Lynch. Makes it 16-8 Vikings. And I'll go down and check the scorebook at halftime just to make sure I got everything right. Hannah Kelly thought about it, goes back outside, and Shamira Marshall Brothers sets it up. Back to Kelly. Dorsey for 3, bounces up and out, and we have a whistle and a foul on the Raiders. It's going to be Hannah Kelly, I believe her second. So 2 Raiders with 2 fouls apiece. Kelly's going to come out, Residlo's in. Checking in for the Vikings, number 22, Alon Paulin, another freshman. So Coach Dan Cooney not afraid to get his youngins in there. Been impressed by St. E's in the early going. Pulliam.
Yeah, and their experienced players have been huge to start.
Pulliam does a good job reining that one in and hits the short jumper, Nia Pulliam. She's got 6.
Yeah, you see Pulliam, Lynch, Sisowski, all the experienced players kicking in early here for the Vikings. That helps.
Farrah White called for the reach.
That's got to be her second.
That's her second. And Farrah White will hit the bench in favor of Olivia Lynch, who's got 8 points tonight. 3 for Siskowski, 6 for Pulliam, and 1 for Erica Huggins. Erica Huggins had the first one, Jay, on the free throw.
Yes.
Marshall Brothers beats it for the 2-pointer. Shamira Marshall Brothers, the freshman, cool as ice. And that makes it 18-11 as we head into quarter number 2. Actually, it's 18-10. Jason, let's take a break. We'll be back with more basketball. You're watching Delaware Live, 302 Sports.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows and doors, siding, decks, kitchens, and bathrooms. Want a professional, no-pressure remodel? Go see the best at the Big Shamrock on Kirkwood Highway. Ferris Home Improvements. Quality workmanship from a neighbor you can trust.
All right, back at Ursuline Academy. It's 18-10, just to be clear. Referee signaled 2 points immediately on that one. And I want to give the scoreboard operator a hard time, Jay, because we've been friends for a long time. And I can do that. So it's 18-10. Quite an offense there for St. E's, considering they didn't score But 1 point for the first 4 minutes of the half.
It was 1-0.
Of the quarter, rather.
It was 1-0 at the halfway point, and like you said, it was since then it was 16-10.
All right, Jason.
17-10.
Brandywine 60. This is boys. Glasgow 48. A.I. DuPont, a big win over Christiana. Cesar Rodney scored 95 points today in a win over Polytech. And there's a turnover. Smyrna 65, Milford 49. And Cape Henlopen, a 20-point win over Sussex Tech. Those are the boys' scores we have so far. We'll get to the girls as they come in. On the second day of high school basketball, the first real big schedule day. We had a couple games last night, including the game you saw on 302 Sports, Delmarva Christian and Carroll. That was an entertaining one. Rosillo back out to Filipowski, near steal by Paulin. Into the corner, Marshall Brothers. She's feeling it, but that one too hard off the back rim. Siskowski dives after it, and she's called for the travel as she just rolls over. Good hustle there by Rory Siskowski.
Great hustle.
Would expect nothing less. I'm sure her sister Keely is tuned in tonight. One of the 6 seniors that graduated from this Vikings team last year. Marshall Brothers gets around Lynch, finds a hole, tries a scoop shot, and there's a whistle. And I think it's going to be a 2-shot foul. I didn't really hear the whistle.
I did. One of the ones that I did hear.
Fouls on Lynch, her second. And that'll send Marshall Brothers to the line for 2. So first one is up and no good. Coming into the game for St. E's, the sophomore Riley Eckhart. And she will spell Lynch. Second shot up. And that one is good. 5 points for Marshall Brothers in her first game here at Ursuline. 18-11. Pressure's on.
I was going to say, Ursuline's bringing some pressure. First time we've seen this.
We know Ursuline in pressure defense goes like peanut butter and jelly. Siskowski, she had Pulliam. It would have been a dangerous pass, though. I think the smart move is what she did exactly. Was just bring the ball up. Nia Pulliam, guarded by Rosillo, down into the corner. That's Paulin. Kicks it to Huggins. That's the youngins there. The 2 freshmen on the floor.
He get in a little foul trouble. He's got to bring in the youngsters.
So 2 freshmen on the floor for St. E's, along with Pulliam, Eckhart, and Siskowski. There's a jumper for Paulin. Not enough on it. Rebound by St. E's. It's back up and no good. Rosillo pulls down the board. She's on the run. Gets it to Dorsey in the corner. She's got a 3-pointer. She wants it. No. Rebound by Paulin. She's been the Windex lady out there.
Yes, she has. It's been huge for him.
And Pulliam. She hits a cutting Pulliam for the bucket. Timeout Ursuline. Well, that was a nice, pretty play.
Yeah,
for St. E's.
And I think that made Coach Noonan wanted to make sure his defense got back. So I'm sure that's what the timeout is.
All righty, Jason. We have a couple of girls' finals in today. Played in a game I was at. Charter School of Wilmington, 41-36 over St. Mark's. Brandywine, a big win over Glasgow. A bigger win was Howard over Newark. And those are the girls. This is the girls. Those are the 3 girls' finals that we have so far. We have a swim meet that happened today. It's good to see this stuff going on. Alrighty, back. Quick timeout for Coach John Noonan. His team trails 20-11. St. E's just got on the board here in the second from Pulliam. But that was enough for the timeout. Ella Gordon ready to check back in for Ursuline. Here's Rosillo. He's guarded by Nia Pulliam. St. E's has done a good job on the boards, and the shooting got real hot there toward the end of the first quarter. Speaking of rebounds,
Yeah, because in the first possession, Ursuline had 3 offensive rebounds. Since then, St. E's has controlled that defensive glass.
Here's Pulliam underneath. Too high on the pass, and down goes Naya. She's good. Gordon back in, and she's going to take the spot of Emily Rosillo. And Rosillo doesn't come out much. So this is just a chance to get her a breather. And I've known Emily a long time. She doesn't like to come out. Known her since her days at IHM. Jason, you know that building.
Yeah, absolutely.
Filipowski looked at the 3. Didn't take it. Oh, good inside pass to Raftovich, who scores.
Nice play there. Great backdoor cut by Raftovich.
So Emma Raftovich, her second bucket today. That's a travel. And Ursuline players are up. The JV's here. And the senior parents are here. And there's the athletic director, Sue Heiss. I want to thank Sue for letting us in tonight to do the game. She always takes care of us. Katie McMahon, the assistant AD.
Yeah, they do a fabulous job here at Ursuline.
Raftovich picks up the pass and is called for a travel. And, you know, Coach Noonan, he's worth the price of admission.
Yeah. It's going to be a little different with the mask on.
Yeah, how can you get the facial expressions
Yes.
of John Noonan with the mask on? Paulin dribbles into a trap almost, but she does a nice job getting back into some open space where Nia Pulliam takes the ball. One-on-one with Filipowski. Near steal by Sophia Filipowski. Pulliam gets it. And that's going to be another travel. And we've had a traveling problem here lately. 4:26 to go here, second quarter, 20-13. St. E's.
Yeah, good early, like you said, all of a sudden, a few turnovers for each team.
Offense is cooled off here in the second quarter.
It could be
Just 3-2 in the point department. Ursuline with the 3, St. E's with the deuce.
offensive foul, Mike.
And that was on Dorsey, called for the screen. Team's 6th.
I believe it's our second.
So Rory Siskowski Lawrence back checking in with my high school teammate, assistant coach, our high school classmate, Frank Panuto. Frank had to volunteer to work for the volleyball in order to get in, but he's got a guaranteed seat here for the basketball. Pulliam on the right side. Gets it out to Siskowski. She had room, passed it up. Tries to get it inside to Huggins. Turnaround off the rim twice and out. Rebounded by Marshall Brothers, and she sends the long pass down. Rosillo around Siskowski. Blocked. But Pulliam's called for the foul.
I believe they got her with the body, Mike.
16 foul on St. E's. It's going to be a 2-shot foul for Emily Rosillo.
Ursuline making a little run with Lynch on the bench for St. E's.
And here she comes.
Yeah, I was going to say, I think Dan saw the same thing I was, Mike.
And Farrah White will come back in as well after this first free throw.
Probably told him, be careful, no reach-in fouls, no silly fouls, but be in there and play smart.
Rosillo misses the first. She's looking for her first point of the season. Checking out will be January Tate. I didn't even see January go in. See what happens when you're trying to keep the scorebook. Then first point, second shot is up and good for Rosillo. 20-14, 3:54 to go. Nice pass underneath. Siskowski answers right away.
Yeah, it's great to have Lynch back in. She's that floor general out there. Great pass. Great pass.
Filipowski looking for some help up top. She gets it from Marshall Brothers. Nearly stolen, but Rosillo gets it. Huggins is looking for the steal. Floater will not go. Rebounded by Pulliam. She's got Siskowski wide open.
Everything but the finish for Rosillo.
But she had Siskowski wide open. Filipowski called for the foul. It's going to be a 1-on-1. As that is the 7th team foul. And that's going to send Nia Pulliam to the line. She's 1 of 2 tonight. Checking in number 22 for St. E's. That is Milan Paulin. I've been impressed with her board work tonight. Not on the board yet, but I'm sure she's going to put some points up before she's done over there on Cedar Street. First shot is up and good. She'll get another.
It's important on those one-on-one. Knock down that first one so you get a second one.
23-14 to lead back at 9. It was 18-10 after the first quarter. It was at 9 one time before, and now at 10 points. I believe that's a game-high lead.
Yeah, 4 straight out since Lynch has been back in the game for St. Eves.
Rosillo gets it over to Filipowski inside to Gordon, and she's bumped from the backside by Paulin, and that's going to be a one-on-one on the other end. That'll send Gordon to the line, looking for her first point tonight. Checking in, it's going to be Farrah White and Olivia Lynch back in with 3:12 to go and a 10-point lead.
Yeah, and with the fouls, he can sub offense for defense right now to protect them from picking up the third foul in the defense end.
Pretty deep roster here for Coach Dan Cooney. Not afraid to go to his youngsters.
Yeah, he's going to have to this year, Mike, like you said, with all the graduations. This is a good test for him early in the season to play a team like Ursuline. They got a tough one next week against Sanford, so.
Next Thursday at 4 p.m., I believe. That's going to be a foul. And the bucket's going to count. Welcome to high school, Erica Hughes, your first field goal. That makes it 26-16. Little offense, defense going on. January Tate.
That's what I said with the.
And Milan Paulin back in.
He can get his 2 people with 2 fouls off the defense end, so they'll pick up that nickel dime or third foul, you know. Both these coaches have experience. They know how to work it.
And the bucket, free throw, old-fashioned 3 for Erica Huggins. The lead grows to 11. 27-16 here, 2:53 to go. Quarter number 1. Nice drive there by Gordon, and it's good. Ella Gordon. Great job by Gordon. Goes through some traffic and lays it in.
Lays it in perfectly.
This is Pulliam. Naya's got 10 points out of the 27. Over to Rory Siskowski. She's going to put up the 3, and it's over the backboard, hits the support. Not a bad shot. We know she can hit it. Yeah, St. E's saying goodbye to some really good talent. I mean, Julie McCarron and Fatty Mayo, and geez, you forget all of them. Ashley Campbell. There's a nice shot by Gordon. It's a 2.
That's a good shot by Gordon, Mike. They're still trying to get that off that.
They've cut it to 7. Did we lose?
Yeah, we lost the. We're going to take a break, Mike.
All right, we'll be back. I lost my audio.
Life's too short to hate your home. Remodel your home with the pros voted Delaware's #1 home improvement company. Ferris Home Improvements has something for every homeowner at their new showroom on the corner of Kirkwood Highway and Harmony Road in Newark, Delaware. Explore products and layouts with the area's top designers. Touch and feel products that inspire your dream space. Ferris Home Improvements' pride in the details make them the area's best in roofing, windows.
All right, we're back.
I got plenty of photos.
Okay, we're back, Jay. After a little power malfunction.
Yeah, we're doing. It's going to take me a little bit to get that scoreboard back up, Mike. So you might have to give it out. 27-20. The three-pointer no good. Siskowski's going to try it again. Good. Rory Siskowski, your second 3 of the day, and that makes it 30-20. Jason is hard at work on the scoreboard. 1:40 to go here in quarter number 2. St. E's, again, a slow start in the quarter, and again has heated up as the minutes have ticked by. Rosillo up top. She's going to put up a long distance rebound by Huggins.
Here come the Vikings. Lynch has it.
We're back up and running.
All right, here we go. All right, you know, these things happen. Pulling him out to Huggins. Doesn't take long. You're the freshman. Oh, an offensive foul called on Lynch, and that's her third.
Yeah, he was doing offense for defense, but there she picks up the offensive foul.
And she will not be back in
But it's only a minute and 9.
But the important thing, she's now got 3 fouls heading into the second quarter.
Second half.
Morgan Gracie was about to come in, disallowed by the officials.
Wasn't there fast enough.
And she had to come out of the 8th row of the bleachers. Here's Rosillo, blocked. Great block, January Tate. The Vikings are off and running. Long distance pass over the head of Farrah White and out of bounds. Coach Cooney looks like he just robbed the bank. And 53 seconds to go. The officials conferring, not sure about what.
He's going to ask. That's good officiating.
Was the
here.
ball tipped, the pass?
Yep, but maybe that's what they're asking. I didn't see. But it's a good job. All three of them are, and they're going to say, play on.
Here's John, always coaching John Noonan. He's got the board out, and he's showing.
They're exchanging the basketballs.
Maybe this one's got weights in it or something, or a magnet right to the hoop. 30-20. Here we go. 49 seconds to go.
Cleaning the other one off, Mike.
Why not? Hannah Kelly intercepted, and Pulliam decides against the fast break. Why hurry, right?
Yeah, I don't know if they'll play for the last shot, but like you said,
I don't think so,
hurry?
because there's January Tate off the glass and good. Tate, her first bucket. Good to see January Tate getting some good PT. Blocked by Pulliam. Out of bounds, but Nia Pulliam's second possession in a row with a block for the Vikings.
Yeah, it's good to have her back in the back end of your defense. If anybody gets around, she's there. She's the human eraser.
So Tate and Pulliam back-to-back blocks. Gracie for 3, it's short. Taken by Kelly, she's fouled, count it. Hannah Kelly looking for the 3.
Kelly on the spot there, Mike. Big offensive rebound when her team needed it. It cuts it to 10, and the old-fashioned three-point play can get it to single digits here, which is always a good thing if you get a stop on the other end.
She can. I think that's good. It shouldn't be a whistle.
Yeah,
it should be okay. Yeah, it did
didn't
not
hit
hit the
anything.
rim. So, but Hannah hits the field goal to cut it to 10. And St. E's, Jason, I think here they will hold for the last. Pulliam to White, 7, 6. Farrah White looking for some help. January Tate up top gets to Pulliam. Running out of time, 2-1. She's fouled. It's going to be a 3-shot foul, I believe. No, 2. So Nia Pulliam will get 2 free throws to end the half. Filipowski, her second foul. It's going to be a 2-shot foul for Nia Pulliam. Jason, she's had herself a pretty darn good half.
Yeah, she has. And you see John Kitchener say, go straight up.
But she misses the first one. She has 10 right now, and she's going to try to get the 11th point here for Nia Pulliam for the 11-point lead. Second one is up much better, and in it goes, and that will do it for our first half. Jason, St. E's turns on the offense late, as they did in the first quarter. They lead 33-22. We're going to take a break and thank our sponsors, and we're back with some chitter-chatter and second half action. You're watching Delaware Live, 302 Sports.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit bryans.loans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Sothel Concepts. Sothel Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Sothel Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for our great off-season specials, like half-price entree night and crab cake night. With 12 locations on the culinary coast from Lewis, Delaware to Fenwick Island, we have something for everyone. See you soon.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
Paint Doctor, making house calls for your sick walls. Richard C. Edwards Jr., the owner of Paint Doctor, started it all in 2002. Paint Doctor prides itself on its personal yet professional approach to working with customers and holds itself to the highest standards with all projects. The Paint Doctor staff follows one main objective when performing our services. Customers and their homes are treated with the utmost respect. Our workmanship and quality of personnel is demanded at every step of the project. We treat your home as we would expect someone to treat ours. Preparation before painting is paramount. Just open the door and we will handle the rest. Paint Doctor also believes in a strong community involvement as well by supporting several local sporting teams, leagues, and schools. Paint Doctor services include interior and exterior painting as well as carpentry. Please visit our website at paintdoctorpainting.com for information or coupons to help with your next job.
Your home, your community. It's not just where you live, it's where you belong. At Dover Federal Credit Union, we understand what it means to be local. We started here, and we're not going anywhere. We're as local as it gets, and we like it that way. We're not just a financial institution. We are the local credit union that you can trust. Local people, local decisions. Dover Federal Credit Union.
Whether you're planning to buy a home in 3 months, 6 months, or even a year, let me walk you through the process from start to finish and get your questions answered. I'm a DHSA lender with down payment assistance programs or grant money. I can help those with less than perfect credit or those working on their credit. I'm also local and always have been. So call 302-563-5599 or visit BryansLoans.com when you are ready to get started on your road to homeownership.
Get the assurance that your HVAC system is what you need with Ambience. Ambience provides you with over 25 years of experience in the heating, cooling, and plumbing industry. The team at Ambience Heating and Air Conditioning provides high-quality residential HVAC installations, maintenance, and repairs in new and older homes in the Delaware, Maryland, Pennsylvania tri-state area. You may not realize it, but half of your energy costs go to heating and cooling. Make sure your energy dollars count and call us today for a free estimate. 302-239-HVAC. 302-239-4822.
Unique Image opened for business in Wilmington, Delaware in 1979 with one focus, wowing our customers with great products and even greater customer service. 30 years later, we are still doing exactly that. Whether you're looking for marketing tools to promote your business, gifts for your employees or clients, or planning a special event, we're here with the voice of experience to help you every step of the way for your complete satisfaction. Visit our new showroom in the Mill Creek Shopping Center, 4577 Kirkwood Highway. Unique Image, you envision, we create.
Hi, I'm Scott Kammerer from Soto Concepts. Soto Concepts is an award-winning restaurant group with 12 locations in beautiful coastal Delaware. Come check us out. At Soto Concepts, we believe in cooking beautiful, simple food, developing the people we work with, and making the world a better place. Come visit us this fall for...
All right, back at Ursuline Academy, 33-22. Jason, let's let everybody know where we're going to be this week. Thursday night we'll be right up the street at Padua. They take on St. Mark's. Padua losing tonight right now to Caravel Academy. But
second ranked Caravel looks pretty impressive.
That's a pretty darn good team Coach Caldwell's got there. Saturday, speaking of Caravel, we're going to have not the boys. That's next Saturday. This Saturday we're going to have Conrad at Padua at 1 p.m. and then Saturday night from Caravel it's going to be boys action, Salesianum at Caravel. And since I let the cat out of the bag, we're looking at the next week. We're going to try to do Caravel Conrad girls, but don't hold us to that just yet. I got ahead of myself.
Yeah, you did.
But, it's all good.
It's all good.
So, if Pat Williamson, if you're watching, we want to come over to Conrad next Saturday, just let me know. I'll probably just text Pat anyway. Here we go, second half underway. Ursuline with the ball. They trail by 11 to St. E's. Jason, I've been pretty impressed with St. Elizabeth's tonight.
Yeah, they are. They're really good, Mike. And They played a good first half.
Lauren Dorsey, her first points.
Let's see if that gets her going, Mike. She's not a typical first half, but she hadn't played basketball all last year.
Good to see Lauren score there. That was a nice move, too. Leaner off the glass. Makes it 33-24. They have cut it to 9.
And if I'm Ursuline, on the offense end, Mike, I'm going on whoever Lynch is guarding me with our 3 fouls.
Olivia Lynch is back out there. Here is Huggins looking for some help. It's going to be a 5-second call. Nope, she gets it denied. Pulliam. Pulliam faces up against Rosillo, misses the shot. Dorsey with the rebound. She's on the run. Lauren Dorsey in the corner. Back out to Dorsey. They whip it around. It's Rosillo. Looking underneath for Gordon. It's off of a Viking and out of bounds. That was a dangerous pass by Emily Rosillo, but she saw Gordon just not very wide open on that shot.
It was a set play, but it was not, like you said, she was not wide open.
Kelly out to Rosillo for 3, misses. And it almost hits Bud Keegan. We can't have that.
It's good to see Bud Keegan here for the second half.
Good to see Bud getting out of the way of that one. That could have done some major damage. 33-24, 6:49 to go here, quarter number 3. Mike Lang, Jason Winchell, Nick Halliday along with you. Our girls' game of the week, St. Elizabeth's at Ursuline. 3-pointer by Lynch, front iron. Rosillo takes it. She's on the run, reaching by Huggins. She almost had it. Rosillo goes all the way. Scoop shot, Emily Rosillo.
Worked her magic there, Mike. Loved the scoop shot in traffic and cuts it to 7.
That was a ill-advised pass,
I think it was deflected.
But it was deflected, but trying to go through 2 defenders.
Yes. I agree with you. Like you said, ill-advised, but I did think it did get deflected.
So Lynch will bring it in. The lead is 7. There's no mess that can stop John Noonan's voice. Lynch from 12 feet rolls off the rim. Hannah Kelly's got it, and here she comes. Tipped out of bounds by Pulliam. Good D there. We pick on John because we like John.
Different Ursuline team here to start the second half.
It's Gordon, Raftovich, Rosillo, Kelly, and Dorsey for the Raiders. Rosillo goes baseline, passes to Dorsey. She's wide open, and she's got the 3.
Smart timeout here by Coach Cooney, Mike.
Ursuline. I'm sorry,
Jason.
Jason.
The run.
7 straight to open the quarter for Ursuline. They trail by 4. A 30-second timeout called by Coach Dan Cooney, and Lauren Dorsey with 5 of those points. Got to make Coach John Noonan's heart feel good to see her getting hot.
Absolutely. And one there, Mike, it was set up by Rosillo. She drives the baseline, and as soon as the defense comes out, kicks it open to a wide-open Dorsey. And she buries the shot. And this is a different Raiders team. They've had some set pieces to start the second half. They've been good defensively. And St. E's is just out of rhythm. Smart timeout here by Coach Cooney. He's got a young team. He sees that Ursuline's making that run. Good timeout, try and settle his team down.
All right, Farrah White bringing the ball up for the Vikings. She's fronted by Ella Gordon. Good defense there by Gordon. A little screen by Huggins. Pulliam from 3. It's contested, and it's good. Nia Pulliam.
I'm sure just how Coach Cooney called it up.
Rosillo all over Jen.
Yeah, give it to your player and let her go to work, and she did. Nice shot, and like you said, what a defense by Rosillo, but did not affect her.
There's Dorsey. They have Huggins on her. We have a foul off the ball on St. E's. And that's on Lynch, her 4th.
That's why.
And Coach Dan Cooney not happy with the call. So he's going to leave her out there with 4? No, it looks like
you got to get her
January
out.
Tate is going to check in. Well, she's not going to check in. They didn't blow the horn.
He didn't get it in time.
So they're going to tell Lynch she's going to play some Olay defense.
Oh, yeah, you have to, Mike. And I said that. If I'm Ursuline, I was going to go at her.
And the foul was off the ball, which is unfortunate. There's Lynch with Hannah Kelly in front of her. Inside to Raftovich with the left hand. Kicks it back out. Rosillo thought about the three, goes into the lane, right through Pulliam and Lynch. Rosillo slow to get up. She looks all right. Pulliam drives. She's fouled, and she'll shoot two. I don't know if it was Raftovich on the foul, and it was number 4, Ella Gordon. I think that's her third. It's going to be a 2-shot foul for Nia Pulliam. Pulliam with 2 3-pointers today. First one is up, and it looks good. And Jason, that lead that had been cut to 4 has doubled. It's at 8, 4 straight for
the three-pointer.
The Vikings.
Three-pointer really helped.
But, you know, if you're Ursuline, you got to be encouraged by the way this quarter started. Second one good. Especially seeing Dorsey hit a couple of buckets.
And like you said, now with Lynch on the bench with 4 fouls, let's see if Ursuline can cut back into the lead.
And see how long Coach Cooney keeps her out. He's got a deep bench.
I think she'd be out at least the third quarter with 4 fouls.
I agree. Dorsey gets underneath, scores. Lauren Dorsey having herself a quarter.
Yeah, well, Mike, once you hit that first basket, then all of a sudden the confidence goes way up.
38-31. Vikings lead here. 4:23 to go. It's out to Siskowski. Farrah White guarded by Shamira Marshall. Brothers gets around her, scores! Farrah White, nice drive. Her first bucket of the game.
Yeah, good to see. Great drive by White there, Mike. She's going to have to come up huge here with Lynch on the bench.
Nice move by Gordon. She kicks it to Kelly. Well, the shot looked good just off the side of the rim. Rebounded by Erica Huggins.
Great ball movement, great everything.
White drives. Her pass is knocked out of bounds by Emma Raftovich. It'll stay with St. Elizabeth's. And they lead by 9 here in the third quarter. Farrah White guarded by Shamira Marshall, brothers. I'm going to get used to that name, Jay.
Yeah, she had a good first half.
Siskowski kind of almost lost it. A backhanded pass. Huggins can't handle. Raftovich in, looking for Kelly. Kelly banks it up off the rim. Trapped in the corner. A travel is called on Pulliam. And the Raiders going to get another chance down there. I'm sure Hannah Kelly would love to have that one back.
Yeah, she did everything. Got the defense to go right by her. It just couldn't convert.
This is Hannah Kelly. Out to Marshall Brothers. And it'll be Emma Raftovich, the senior out there with the freshman. 3:15 to go here, quarter number 3. Thanks for joining us on a Tuesday night for the 302 Sports Girls Game of the Week. St. Elizabeth's Ursuline, they've been playing, battling for a long time, these two teams. It's always a good one. Farrah White drives. She kicks it into Huggins outside to Siskowski, looking for some room. And she took one too many steps there and called for the travel. Good idea by Siskowski, trying to get some space. And looked like she was ready to kick that pass.
Faked the three-pointer, drove in, and like you said, was about to kick it, and just took one too many steps.
Near steal by Tate. You may hear Coach Cooney watch the screen with the little weave going here. There's the screen. Kelly free for a second, but Rory Siskowski, some great help D there. Gordon drives baseline, kicks to Raftovich. It's in. Emma Raftovich.
That was good. Good play. Good kick by Gordon. And Raftovich finishes.
Erica Huggins with the lay-in. You can't teach height.
No, you can't.
The lead remains at 9, 42-33. Dorsey setting things up. Still a lot of youth on this team for Ursuline. Steal by Tate, one-on-one with Gordon. She loses control, and it's going to go back to Ursuline. You know, most of these girls played last year, Jay, but it's still a young team for Coach Noonan. He's got A couple freshmen on the roster and some sophomores who were playing. Of course, Dorsey missed an entire season. But you know they're going to be right in the thick of things all season long.
Yeah, but he does have some experience out
there.
Oh, yeah.
Because
they got to play last year, and you can't
teach
experience.
They did play. They took some lumps last year, but they still won a game in the tournament, so. Obviously got better as the season went on. There's a tie-up, and it's going to go to St. Elizabeth.
Gosh.
Jason, the team's usually on the other side of the gym, so we can't see all the facial expressions that we normally do. Long two, bank shot, January Tate.
The bank is open on a Tuesday night here in Wilmington, Delaware.
She's got 4 points tonight for the Vikings. And the lead is back to 11. This ties for the biggest lead of the game. Marshall Brothers, a runner, won't go. Siskowski with the rebound. Facing a little bit of pressure on the way up. Into the corner for Pulliam. Nia Pulliam into the middle and looking for help. She's going to get it from Farrah White. Forces a shot up. She's limping a little bit. She's going to shoot two, I believe.
She saw the contact, Mike, and I believe she got the shot up in time.
The foul is on Dorsey. It's just the second team foul. It's been a pretty clean quarter. Like 45 seconds ago, only 3 total fouls. Farrah White will shoot 2.
Yeah, and the only one on St. E's was the big one.
Yeah, Olivia Lynch picking up her 4th. White with 3 points in the game, all in this quarter. The Vikings sending back Tate and Siskowski to play defense. Second shot is around the rim and out. Farrah White was robbed. 45-33, the lead is 12. Residlow underneath, wide open is Gordon. She has to get position, and she's fouled, and she's going to shoot 2, I believe. Fouls on January Tate. And it is a shooting foul. So Gordon's going to go to the line.
Yeah, she was definitely going up when she got clobbered.
She's got 6 tonight. Coach Mooney wanted to know who was responsible for Gordon, Jason, because she was wide open.
Yeah, it was a great set play. Newton has had a lot of set plays here in the second half.
Second shot is also good, so she hits both 8 points tonight for Ella Gordon. Oh, dangerous pass taken by Huggins. Underneath is Siskowski, and she finishes. So what could have been a turnover is not. So the end result, they made lemonade out of those lemons. Long 3-ball. Gordon Bank. Her bank's not open, apparently. She might want to change banks. Pulliam gets open. She's free. Off the front of the rim. Rebound Huggins, stolen by Dorsey. And that's going to do it for the third. St. E's opens up a 12-point lead. It's 47-35. We're back with the final 8 minutes. You're watching Ursuline and St. Elizabeth's on 302 Delaware Live Sports.
Welcome to Premier Physical Therapy. Come on in. Premier is a locally owned outpatient physical therapy practice with convenient locations near you in all 3 counties in Delaware. At Premier, we have experienced physical therapists with advanced credentials, but their hospitality, passion, and enthusiasm is what makes the difference for you. Every patient receives personal attention with an individualized model of clinical excellence and care. Our goal is to get you back to your favorite activities. From injuries due to work and automobile accidents to post-surgical care to sports injuries and more, Premier offers direct access to our physical therapists, allowing you to schedule your appointment quickly and easily, even without a prescription. Find our convenient locations at www.premierptsp.com. Premier Physical Therapy and Sports Performance. You may have tried physical therapy, but have you tried Premier?
All right, we're back for the fourth quarter. Jason, just a reminder, Thursday at 7:15, the St. Mark Spartans travel to Broome Street, take on the Padua Pandas. 302 Sports, your home for Padua Academy home basketball in 2021. And Jason and I will be there to watch the Spartans and the Pandas. But we still have 8 minutes to go, 7 minutes, 50 seconds. This one, steal by Huggins. She gets it out to Pulliam. And Naya pulls up and sends it out to Siskowski. No hurry here for the Vikings. They don't need buckets. Siskowski was open, but she held on to it. Farrah White into the middle. Dishes to Huggins. Gets her own rebound. Puts it up. I'll go off the rim again. Pulled down by Tate. Her shot won't go. Huggins with the rebound. And she's fouled. 4 shots there for St. E's, and it's going to pay off for some free throws.
Yeah, they're just controlling the boards, Mike. Since that opening possession, offensive possession, where Ursuline grabbed 4 offensive rebounds.
So,
since then, it's been all St. E's on the
Erica
glass.
Huggins got 3 of those offensive rebounds, or 2 of them. January Tate with the other one. First one is up and in, so Huggins making her debut for the Vikings has 1, 4, 6, 7 points, looking for number 8 here. It's up and bounces high up, no good, and that's going to be a foul on Rory Siskowski on the rebound. Just the 3rd team foul on St. E's, so it'll be a possession for Ursuline. They trail now by 13. They're going to need to make an offensive move here. And somehow, Jason, you mentioned it, stopped St. E's from getting multiple possessions. Dorsey fouled, and they're going to call it a 2-shot foul. I thought the whistle blew early, but it is what it is. I'm not going to argue with the referees. I'm sure Siskowski, by the way, picks up her 2nd foul in about 10 seconds. And it's going to be Lauren Dorsey for 2. First one will not go. Second one is up. This one is good. Dorsey with 8 points all in the second half. I'm sure Lauren just wanted to get some game, had to get the feel of the game
exactly
back.
right. And
it's hard to do in camps and practice.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Once that first basket went in, Mike.
Steal by the Raiders.
Confidence goes up.
There's some defense we were talking about. Residlo gets control of it. Back out to Gordon. She's wide open for a 3. Off the backboard and iron. Here comes Pulliam. She's running with Raftovich on her. Tries to get around. Residlo cannot. Siskowski outside for 3. No. And a rebound for Raftovich. So there's the offense, or the defense, the rebounds for Ursuline. They're getting a few here. Residlo stops from 16. Dangerous pass, but she gets it to Gordon. And here's Ursuline playing a little bit of the weave up top. Number 25 in there, Julie Thiemann. Offensive foul, and that's going to go back to St. E's.
Mike, any relations to Thiemann that went to Padua?
It absolutely is her sister.
All right.
Emily Thiemann.
Emily Thiemann, who played at Padua.
And nobody knew her first name because they never used it. Even the coaches. They would just yell Thiemann all the time. Hannah Kelly over into the corner goes for Residlo. Her 3-point shot is short. Nice rebound there for Hannah Kelly. And a second chance for Ursuline. The Vikings players, it's a different atmosphere this year, Jason, but the Vikings players trying to make noise. That ball goes off of Tate and out of bounds. It'll stay with Ursuline. St. E's has a tough schedule. That ball is out of bounds as it's played by Gordon. Jason, next week they travel to Sanford. It's going to be a big game out in Hockessin. Sanford and St. Elizabeth's girls next Thursday. Should be a good one. They have a couple between then and now. Tate has her shot blocked. Residlo comes away with it. She's 1-on-2 in her end. Fakes her way around the defender, up and leaner for Emily Residlo. The deficit is 10 points. With 4:46 to go here at Ursuline Academy. Lynch to Siskowski, wide open look. The three won't go. Rebound by Raftovich. A jump ball called is going to go to Ursuline. I want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. I know we have a pretty decent sized audience out there watching us, and we appreciate it. And we'll be back on Thursday with St. Mark's at Padua, and then Saturday it's going to be Conrad at Padua, followed by Salesianum at Caravel. Check your local listings, as they used to say. Marshall Brothers back in for the Raiders. Lauren Dorsey getting a rest. Rosillo being hounded by White, gets it to Gordon. The runner is up and good. Ella Gordon.
Got it to 8, Mike, with about 4 minutes to play here in the
Long
fourth
distance pass. Boy, yeah, you mentioned it. Siskowski was wide open underneath. Coach Noonan trying to figure out where the defensive breakdown was, but the pass was just too high. But you mentioned it, Jay. They can cut it to 6 or 5 here, and we still have half this fourth quarter to go. 4:04. It's Rosillo and Gordon up top for the Vikings. Marshall Brothers, Raftovich, and Hannah Kelly, the other 3 players out there. Raftovich up top of Gordon, almost loses it. January Tate, she's played quite a few minutes tonight for Coach Dan Cooney with the foul trouble. Gordon for 3, nails it. Ella Gordon.
Just like that, Mike, we just said that they could cut it to 5 with the 3-pointer on that possession, and Gordon answers.
Buckle your seatbelts. Timeout, Vikings. 3:27 to go. It's 48-43. We're going to keep it here. Let's keep it here.
Keep it here.
Ella Gordon.
Yep.
If my points are correct, Jay, it's 2, 6, 8, 13 points for Ella Gordon unofficially. Nia Pulliam's been quiet in the second half. She had a 3-pointer and 2 free throws in the third, but she has not scored yet in the fourth quarter. But Nia with 6.
Wouldn't shock me now
10,
with
11,
3:27 left in a 5-point game if they get Lynch back in, Mike, with the 4 fouls. Ursuline's making that run, and like you said, Pulliam's cool off a little bit here in the fourth quarter, so why not get Lynch back in? I think this is the time for it.
I've got 16 for Pulliam, 10 for Siskowski, and 8 for Olivia Lynch. Erica Huggins, pretty impressive debut today. 5, 7, 3, 6, 7 points for Erica Huggins in her debut for the Vikings. She's played well. We've mentioned defensively and on the rebounding. Just an all-around good game for Huggins. And you know Coach Cooney's got confidence in her, Jason. She is out there. The freshman is out there
right
at crunch time, setting up the Vikings for you. It's Rory Siskowski, Erica Huggins, January Tate, Farrah White, and Olivia Lynch. Ursuline, you're looking at Raftovich, Rosillo, Gordon, Kelly, and Marshall Brothers. As we buckle up for the last 3.5 of this one, Siskowski gets it up top to Huggins. So Nia Pulliam, Jason, not out there currently. You know what? She's getting her knee worked on the sideline. That would explain why. There's a whistle. Fouls on Raftovich.
No,
sorry.
St. E's
on
23.
Tate, 23 red is January Tate.
Yeah, big offensive foul gives the Raiders the ball back here.
15 foul, so not in the penalty just yet. That was
It
an
wouldn't
offensive foul.
have
No,
mattered,
not an offensive foul. So the trainer working on Pulliam, we certainly hope she's okay. She's being missed out there, I can guarantee it. Raftovich to Kelly, she was open, but Lynch on her now. Lynch's got 4, so she's got to be careful. Kelly knows it too, but she passes inside to Gab Palella. Palella gets it in there, just
That's how you go up
wills
strong,
that
Mike.
ball in.
Go up strong.
Good shot there by Gab. She's a sophomore.
Just like that, Mike, down to 3 here.
It's a 3-pointer. Was it 13 at one point?
Yes.
I think Ursuline scored 10 straight, if I'm not mistaken. I think it may have been 48-35. St. E's one free throw in this quarter, and that's it with 2.5 to go. Ursuline has outscored them 10-1 in this quarter. So they have not scored 13 straight, or 10 straight, but you know, I think St. E's got that first free throw, and they have not scored since.
I think you're right.
It was 48-35, I believe, after 3 quarters.
St. E's.
It was, because I got my scorebook right in front of me.
St. E's killing some time here, Mike.
Yeah, it was 47-35. Let me clarify that at the end of 3. St. E's put the first point on the board, make it 48-35. Since then, 10 straight for the Raiders. Lynch drives in, shot is up, she's fouled, and she'll go to the line.
Did you see Mike Rosillo? St. E's was running that clock out. Rosillo went and touched someone to call a foul, and they didn't call it. And then Lynch ends up getting fouled with why she's shooting. So you can see that Rosillo was a little upset that they didn't call the
15 foul on the Raiders. First free throw is good. That ends the 10-point run.
And I think that's why John wanted the foul,
Ursuline,
because they only had 14 fouls.
Gabby Palella checks out. But, man, that was a great bucket by Gabby.
And St. E's was running, just ran a whole minute off the clock. And I think Newton said, we need the foul.
Second shot won't go. Siskowski gets the offensive rebound. Turned around shot blocked. Raftovich in the way. Rosillo with the bucket. They trail by 4. 1.5 to go. Goes around. Lynch scores it. Emily Rosillo. And it's a 49-47 game. Lynch up top. Rosillo on her. 1:15 to go. Rosillo pushes, and that's going to be the 16th foul. No shots. That's a good foul there for Rosillo. We're going to have an Ursuline timeout. And I'm going to get a quick drink. Oh. Are we good? All right, Jason, we needed that little break. Coach Noonan right in front of us, encouraging his team. Great coach, great guy. We've gotten to know John a little bit over the years, and he's fun to watch, and he's a great coach.
Yeah, he is. Great coach. 2 great coaches out here.
Yeah, Dan Cooney's done a fantastic job at St. E's since he got there, and I believe 2014, 15, I believe was his first season as the head coach. Had this team in the semifinals last year before the plug was pulled. Pulling him back in there, so that's a good sign for the Vikings. A minute to go, they lead by 2. Lynch drives in, she's fouled. It's gonna be a 1-on-1. They're gonna have to make the free throws. Fouls on Gordon. I think that's 4 on Ella Gordon. I think. The player foul is not being operable. It's not operable. It's 3. It's been number 3 with the 3rd foul for about a quarter and a half now. First one is up, and that's a big one for Olivia Lynch.
Yeah, it makes it a 3 points, though, so this is even bigger because it'll make it 2 possessions.
She goes into double figures for the evening. More important.
Yeah, it makes
as Jason mentioned, it's a 2-possession game. Yeah. I'm sure Olivia will sit back at the end and enjoy the fact that she went into double figures. She'll enjoy a win much more. This is not an easy place to play. And St. E's knows that as well as anybody in Delaware. Rosillo drives on Siskowski. It's up. Traveling called. The bucket is no good. Everybody thought it was going to be a bucket and a foul.
Yeah, I think they got a double dribble according to the one official.
Ella Gordon over there pleading with the official.
And then I think Coach Newton said, watch the tape.
What tape? There's no tape in this game. Lynch is fouled. Rosillo's got her. It's going to be another 1-on-1. I mean, nothing wrong with that. That's going to be that's the 8th team foul, Jason, if I'm not mistaken. It's going to send the Vikings to the line for a 1-on-1. Had a fantastic game here tonight, Jason. We've lucked out this week with 2 good games so far. We've got 3 more to go. We're starting hard this year.
Yep.
This year with 5 games in the first week. We'll slow down next week, but we're going to get as many as we can for everybody, because it's tough. It's tough for everybody. We'd love to have fans in the buildings. All righty, any more scores? Well, of course. How about St. George's 50? This is boys. St. George's 57. William Penn 40. Dover 51-34 over Sussex Central. So there's 2 more additions to the boys list. For the girls, William Penn 60. St. George's 56.
Good win for William Penn.
Apo 50. Hodgson 31.
Good win for Apple.
And Howard girls, we mentioned that when they defeated Newark. And also a big win for Brandywine. So congratulations to all of today's victors, and congratulations to everybody for getting us through the first couple of days of this season. We are thrilled to be out here.
Each team with 2 timeouts left, Mike.
That was the 8th team foul on Ursuline, and Olivia Lynch is money when it matters the most here, as she hits another front end of a 1-on-1.
Yeah, they're huge.
Here's the second shot by Lynch, and that looks good as well. It is. Olivia Lynch. Money in the closing minute here. Dorsey gets it to Rosillo. She puts up a 3. It won't go. Rebound by Lynch, of course. She drives in, puts up a shot, can't get it to go. But she gets the loose ball, shoots on her way down. Huggins there, and Huggins will end the game with a bucket. That's going to do it.
Yeah, that's going to do it. Good offensive rebound there, good hustle.
So a big run there, Jason, at the end of the game. Final score tonight, 55-47. Ursuline falls to St. Elizabeth by 8. And, well, if this is the kind of basketball we're going to get this year, it's going to be a great season for us.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Once again, Thursday night we'll be at Padua for St. Mark's and Padua. Saturday we're going to be at Padua for Conrad and Padua at 1. At Caravel, Salesianum and Caravel, that game tips off at 5:15. Your final tonight from Ursuline Academy, it's St. Elizabeth 55, Ursuline 47. For Nick Halliday and Jason Winslow, I'm Mike Lang. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you Thursday. Have a good night.